Turning water into wine. Okay, maybe like that's like one of his famous videos. What Jesus did, right?
Jesus' famous videos.
Jesus' greatest hits.
Billions.
Water into wine. Walk on water. What does that do for the homeless?
Did everybody hear about or see the new Mr.Beast video?
Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
Really?
Wait, what?
Healed the blind, that asshole.
What happened?
Absolutely.
Give him the context.
So Mr.Beast made a video where he cured 1,000 people of blindness.
What a piece of shit.
Fucking asshole.
I don't like those videos though. I want him to give away like millions of dollars.
He already does.
Yeah.
That's a scene he just basically
I want him to like fill a whole house with water and then swim through it.
Yeah, dude. I want to see him survive in the Arctic for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Wait, is that why you don't like this video? Because
I thought it was really dull, yeah.
Yeah, he needs to come out with some new shit, like everybody eat a can of beans and whoever farts the first has to suck the other person's butt.
Fuck.
Yeah, you should have submitted that. That's good.
Dude, that's a good idea for a video.
So good.
Yeah, he has to up it. He's upping it in the charitable way.
Why don't we just do that here?
He needs to up it in the JK party.
Ryan's like, how can I give all my money to this idea?
19 mil.
So really, everybody was just
No, everyone
unsatisfied?
on Twitter and
That's what
Yeah,
people.
it started
people
this
been-
like
yeah,
shitstorm.
It's funny, dude.
It started this like negativity shitstorm out of nowhere, and people are like, "What?"
So just for quick context,
He really cured people of blindness and he's getting backlash.
1,000 surgeries.
You can't make anybody
he
happy.
paid for 1,000 surgeries for people that basically it's not like the blindness that like it's the one where it's
cataracts.
Yeah, it's cataracts. It's like that gray cloudy film that's like in your eye that can be removed and then you're given like a new like fucking.
That's fucking dope, yeah.
So it's a 10-minute surgery that usually on average is like $3,700 for a regular.
It's just
person.
priced out of a lot of people's range. Yeah.
Even though it's a simple surgery, so he fucking does this for 1,000 people. Basically pays for 1,000 people's surgery,
so cool.
and then in his videos, literally people that are just reacting to sight for like the first time in a long time, or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
But then the funny thing is, yeah, Twitter, for whatever reason, somehow manages to take the narrative or the intention of it and then skew it into some sort of like, you're doing that for clout.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of this like.
But there's also a good point in this, which is like, how fucked up is it that in our world and in the United States of America, there are people driving around who are trying to drive around, who can't drive around, who can't do normal things because of blindness, and our medical system being as great as it is, won't do shit about it, right? That's kind of an interesting thing. And all these companies, you know, they all talk about ad spends and all these big ad buys and fucking, you know, making gigantic floats for Macy's Thanksgiving Day, and like all that money could be going towards something like this and building goodwill.
And you can't even see them.
Wait, why you gotta dunk on the fucking Macy's parade, dude? You know, like,
I'm not into parades, bro.
What?
you're telling me you're on this fucking show that you think companies spending money on floats and parades is a waste of time?
He's got to defend Pasadena, dude.
How dare you?
Hey, do you go to the parades though?
Fuck no.
Exactly.
You don't go to the Rose Parade?
I look outside my window and I watch it from there.
With your non-blind eyes, you piece of shit.
I watch it from outside the
You
window.
can see Colorado from your.
Yeah,
Oh, you
dude.
got prime real estate, dude.
Parades are antiquated.
Gas leak wise.
Parades are antiquated, and I'm happy to talk about it during a 20-minute off the record.
Parades are lame as shit though.
Man, you guys suck. Just fast forward it so it goes faster.
Yes, but what if you're live? What if you're there live?
Oh, I don't know.
What if you're live?
Joe's like, oh fuck.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it is a really. I love that narrative of like it exposes so much of what doesn't get done, and it's like
You know, my dad, he wanted to get blood pressure medicine through normal means in America. I think it came out to like $300 a month. God damn. And in Chinese newspaper, the back part of the Chinese newspaper is called like loopholes. So if you go,
They got a loophole section.
if you go in the loophole section of the Chinese newspaper, my dad found this Canadian pharmacy, and you have to do it like a certain way, but it ended up being $16 a month for his blood pressure medicine.
dude, everything's Dallas Buyers Club, man.
Bro, people go to Mexico to get surgery. People go to Mexico to pick up prescription drugs. They go to Canada.
Steroids.
But hey, our healthcare system, gotta love it.
It's such fucking nonsense.
But yeah, there's also people conspiring about the idea of the biblical warning. Because you know some people.
It's a biblical warning.
Oh, the blind are being cured.
Yeah, some religious like hardcores are like in the Bible. It says that because his name is the Beast, that in the end times someone will appear and cure the
Dude, Mr. Beast is the Antichrist?
Yeah.
Mr. Beast is the Antichrist. That is probably the funniest thing I've ever heard of.
The Antichrist is a YouTuber. That's tight.
That planted like a million trees.
Which makes sense in our generation for some weird ass
That's what
way.
I'm saying. It's kind of perfect.
it's so funny.
Yeah,
Honestly, if I was deep in the Bible like that, I'd probably believe it.
Can you,
Who in our time is more Jesus-like than Mr. Beast?
That's giving shit away all the time, right? Wow. Oprah? No, she's old.
Maybe she used
She used to be.
Not no more. She's out the game, dude.
yeah, when
Yeah.
she was giving away vans and stuff, she was for sure Antichrist.
Yeah.
Damn, maybe Mr. Beast is.
I think Mr. Beast is probably the closest thing.
Is that a
kinda
Paul
good.
Walker?
Maybe Joe Malia. Remember?
He's the leading Jesus.
I ain't that charitable. He gives everything.
Yeah, but you give the hookers what they need.
That's true. That's true.
You give the most unexpected gifts.
Yeah.
I did, and Jesus did hang out with hookers and accountants.
He did.
Yeah, and
I heard they used to sit on his
Can you
face.
dive more into that?
yeah. Is that in the Bible?
Did you know that
talking about Zacchaeus?
Did you know that Mr. Beast gives away so much shit that he has to fucking take debt on to pay on for some stuff? Like, I was
Like, he has to give collateral, right? To
yeah, I'm like, why didn't you just leave a little bit of money left for you and your team? But he does.
He doesn't even care about money. He doesn't even like money.
Yeah.
He wants growth.
He says he spends $8 million on YouTube videos a month.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
He's the man.
Such a great dude.
Insane.
Wow.
Dude, that's literally the symptoms of the Antichrist.
I'm saying he is the Jesus of our time.
He is.
Can we read some tweets of people talking shit? Is there like a list of?
Yeah, there's ways to slow down this video.
I'm sorry.
What's a video without a few speed bumps, right?
You know what? I'm the worst.
Why can't we just make this guy host for a day and then he'll know what he's doing wrong?
Hey, I'm sorry. Sometimes I say it and then I'm like, hey, you can tell me to go fuck myself.
He's like, hey, what's Mr. Beast's ethnicity? Here we go.
What does he look like?
Is he from Central Florida or Northern Florida?
He's from South Carolina.
Is he a Sagittarius? No, it's okay. You don't have to. You can tell me to fuck off. You know?
I mean,
Fuck off.
When you think about Mr. Beast versus Jesus, I'm just pitching there, turning water into wine. Okay, maybe like that's like one of his famous videos. What Jesus did, right?
Jesus famous videos.
Jesus' greatest hits.
Billions.
Mr. Beast gets a fucking pizza guy to come to a house. He gives him the fucking house.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
Jesus could only build tables and shit. Mr. Beast is building houses.
4-bedroom to this pizza guy.
I'm telling you.
One of my favorite videos of Mr. Beast is he bought a car dealership, and then every time someone comes up, he would be like, "All right, how much you want this car for?" They're like, "I think I'll pay like 3,000." He goes, "No, how about 1,000?" And they're like, "Wait, what?" And they're like, "No, okay, I'll give it to you for 500. 500, that's it, final offer." And they're like, 500 for this car? And they're like, "Oh God, all right, it's free, just take it."
Lowballing them back. Yeah. It's great, dude.
Meanwhile, Jesus is like, "Oh, come with me and shit."
And that's it?
That's it.
That's all you got, dude? Jesus. That's all
Water into wine. Walk on water. What does that do for the homeless?
He's just showing off.
I saw a lot of Chinese
He
people
didn't
doing
even
that.
teach the technique.
Yeah.
Only to David Blaine.
Do you think there were people in Jesus' time? Well, there were people in Jesus' time, huh? That they're going.
Yeah, the rest of the people.
They're going. Why are you turning all this water into wine? Why aren't you helping out like with people with cataracts?
He did help that one guy with cataracts.
You got to admit.
Only one guy?
And a guy turning water into wine, everybody's like, "Fuck yeah!"
But do you know the story of that?
Tell us the story.
Okay, the story of that, right? Jesus is at this party and
It was a good video,
they
by the
run out of wine, right? Good video. They run out of wine and they have all these fucking barrels, right? And then Jesus just goes up to it and shakes his stick, and he's like, "Yeah, it's fucking wine now, right?" Yep. And then they open it up and it's wine. But like, how do we know it's just Jesus didn't just come across the wine? The wedding.
It's a plant.
I'm just pitching the wedding. They were ready for a lot of people, I assume. And then they run out of wine, but then they have the amount of wine for the amount of people. I think they just fucking misplaced the wine.
Jesus knew about it.
And Jesus is just a smart cat. Yeah, he's just resourceful. He's good at finding things.
What if that is his power? He could just find wine.
It's like, oh, here are your eyeballs?
Dude, it's like Nikki. I'm walking around my place and I'm like, "Babe, where's my fucking glasses?" And she's like, "Oh my God, I have to get up. I'm gonna find them immediately." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, babe. I can't find them anywhere." She gets up and she finds them immediately. Maybe Jesus is just that way. He just could find the thing that you can't find.
Jesus is Nikki. There it is.
You know, Jesus like Nikki's not. Jesus is not. Nikki's not Jesus-like.
Jesus like.
But no, I'm just saying. I just don't know what Jesus did that's good.
You're kind of saying Jesus is overrated a little
A
bit.
little bit, yeah. I think he gets a lot of fucking shine, a lot of
We
love.
need a new Jesus.
It's like David Copperfield versus Mind Freak.
Yeah, Chris Angel's.
Mind Freak, he used his royal name.
Mind Freak can fucking fly.
Yeah, dude.
He like goes through walls and shit. David Blaine's like, hey, there's a Statue of Liberty and now it's gone, but like...
And Jesus was never decked out in affliction.
That's true.
He didn't have any cool chains.
So what are the Twitter people, man? I just want to know.
Dude, I just feel like that's such a good example of like you just can't do anything good anymore. Like the cool thing is to just go against it. Yeah, everyone's just like,
What I was reading
I
is,
just want my
like-
comment seen, so I'm gonna say the opposite of what everyone's saying.
Yeah. Well, there were people that were just like mad about the healthcare industry, and there's people that are mad at Mr.Beast because it's like you're doing it for attention. And then there's like so many different conversations that were going on. It wasn't just like one group saying like, fuck you, Mr.Beast, for being rich.
But I feel like it's different for Mr. Beast because his whole channel seems like it's dedicated to give everybody.
At the end of the day, people still get positively affected whether or not.
But why are you monetizing, bro?
But it's
Why are
like
you
it's like
monetizing?
Ryan said though, that is a huge thing in like social media culture nowadays, where it's like people just want to like have the hot take comment that gets.
Oh, they
the most,
love being the
like,
first for
that's
that.
it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. It's just like, can I make the hot take comment that gets the most interaction?
Yeah, it's just like when you said the thing about the tourniquets, and suddenly everyone's a tourniquet expert. It's like people have never probably administered it for real in their life, or just like, well, actually, like I just want to be the actually guy.
So Bart's wrong. If you did get shot 30 times, 30 tourniquets is actually not going to save you.
Bart's actually wrong. If you get shot, you're supposed to fucking give head first, and then a tourniquet.
Yeah, it's like people just love being that hot take comment.
Yeah.
Just like Jesus.